Let's try out some nut-free vegan sunflower cheese spread. 3/4 cup soaked sunflower seeds. I soaked mine for about 2 or 3 hours. Half cup of water. We're going to be using more later, but to begin with, that's all you need. 2 tablespoons of whole tahini paste. Some lemon juice. I'm going to get mine from an actual lemon. I recommend the same. 1½ teaspoons of Himalayan pink salt. Brown rice flour, half a cup. 1 teaspoon of miso paste. Make sure that you get the organic, GMO free, and it will say on the label. Look at that. Organic, no MSG added, no GMO. Very important, otherwise it'll be loaded with all sorts of bad stuff that will tear down your natural defenses instead of building them up. Any blender will work, but I'm going to be using my NutriBullet blender. And I've got my sunflower seeds with the water right here soaking for about going on 3 hours now. And let's get started. Blending this before I actually add any ingredients. So far this is just water and sunflower seeds for about a minute or two until it's a really neat creamy substance, totally smooth. And then we're going to add some of the other ingredients. Wow, now that is creamy. I had no idea sunflower seeds could get to that consistency. Alright, what's next? 1 tablespoon of tahini paste. 2 tablespoons of tahini paste. Another half cup of water is added to the blend. Now we're going to blend it again. For another 1 minute approximately in the blender. So far all we have in this is water, sunflower seeds, and tahini. 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Half cup of brown rice flour. 1½ teaspoons of Himalayan pink salt. Whisk away so it's all even. This is a really neat consistency. This is going to be a fine cheese. Vegan at that. Nut-free, dairy-free. Marvelous. Now all that's left to do is heat it, bring it to a boil until it thickens, and then we have our final product and I'll try it out. I've never had this before. It's the first time making this recipe, and to the best of my knowledge I've never had a sunflower-based vegan cheese. Burner is on high, mixing continuously thoroughly until it starts to come to a boil and it thickens, and it's going to be so beautiful. I just turned the burner off. This is what we have. It's definitely thickened a lot. It's a really neat consistency. And I can't wait to try this. So let's go try it. Let's see what this thing tastes like. Vegan cheese. Let's try this out. Here goes, my first ever try. It smells really good. Oh my god, that's good. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm from Wisconsin. I live here. I know cheese. Especially the dairy kind. And now I'm getting to know the vegan cheese this year. That is some flippin' good vegan cheese, absent of any dairy. And gluten. Gluten-free, dairy-free. Man, that is good. It is so rich and creamy. That's one of the best cheese spreads I've ever had. I've also got some other vegan cheese recipes. I do one, believe it or not, one of my friends tried this. It's a cashew-based cheese. And I've got a friend that swapped out the cashews with raw almonds and kept everything else pretty much the same. And she said it was so good that her 11-year-old son said, "Man, this tastes better than McDonald's." And it's probably 100 times healthier. So try this stuff out. I got some stuff linked in the description area of this blog post with the ingredients. This isn't my recipe that I use. This is someone else's. I've got the source linked with the recipes all typed out from this other website. So check it out and look at my other blog posts and video vlogs and text blogs and see what you can find that makes sense to you, that helps you live a healthier lifestyle, and with foods that actually taste better than foods that aren't so good for you. And remember, you're going to pay the farmers or the hospitals. I recommend you pay the farmers. You're gonna live longer, healthier, unlike a tomato that's just dragged on and on and on. You're gonna get to hang on to more of your health and your wealth. You're just gonna feel so much better. Think about it. You give up your money to the hospitals and the drug companies, it's gonna be because you feel so sick that you feel that you have a choice. This is so much better.